We're here. It's another Monday. It is April 1st. We're full into spring. We're going to talk about new trends. We're going to try the newest trend for this season, and that is the neutral look. I'm loving it. Don't you know, love a good neutral look? I do. So I'm going to share with you my favorite neutral look today. And as we're walking through it, I'm going to share with you some inspiration of maybe some outings or what I'm going for with this look and where I'm going to end up with this look and what this look is going to give. And I hope you come along in this journey with me and you can visualize as we're walking through the steps, as I'm applying the eye. And then when I do the final, swipe on of my lipstick, my lip color, and you see the look come together, that everything that I've shared with you, where I'm going with this look, that you can see the full picture. You can envision where can you wear this look? How are you going to feel in this look? If you need to tweak some things about this look, I'm here for all those things. So again, thank you for joining me again on this Monday as we tackle one of the ongoing trends for this season, which is a neutral look. Because, sometimes you just you just need to see your natural glow with the hint of color. And I'm here for it. I am so here for it. And I'm going to come to you again, I know real soon, with another take on a neutral look. Because as the days warm up and the sun gets brighter and all the things, I live in neutral looks and nude looks. And so I'm here to just play in those looks with you and bring different takes on those looks. So I love that. So let's play in this season right now, today, this spring season, and just what I'm loving right now of this neutral look. Okay, so let's play. Let me pop up the look, what we're going to do. Okay, before I pop up the look, as you're getting ready and watch to do this, let me remind you of some key things that I need you to do. I need you to like this video. So just go ahead and do it now. You're going to like it, click like. You're going to like it, click like. Then I'm going to make sure you subscribe. If you haven't, you're here. If this is your first time, just go ahead and do it because you'll be back. If you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Let's do that now. Then let me remind you to turn on your notifications because, again, I'm coming to you every Monday with a new look, whether we're dealing with a new trend, we're dealing with skincare, tackling all the things with that. Come and find out all of that from me on Monday. Okay, this is Cassandra, your favorite Mary Kay consultant, and I'm here for all the stuff, okay, for all the things. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Now let's check out this look and let's start chatting and getting cute, okay? Do you see it? Do you see it? The neutral look trend. Can you see yourself? What version can you most relate to, right? I love these colors. I love these colors. All these colors can be found in the Mary Kay, all things. And all the things will be linked, will be posted in the description. You will see, I'll have it all written out for you as well as my website if you want to hop on and go ahead and get all the things and come with me as we rock this look for this early spring. Because we're going to come back with another one, but I'm loving her right now. So let's get into it. One of the things I like to get going with as we're chatting, as you see, I do have a clean face. Let me go ahead and prime. I have not primed my face as we're talking. Foundation primer. Foundation primer helps with the longevity of your makeup. I love that, of your foundation. Also helps it go on smoother. I like also, to me, it helps if you have some redness in your skin, it'll help tone down that as well. So I love our foundation primer. So I'm going to put that all over. And one of the things I will say too, definitely concentrate your foundation primer in the cheek area. I like to, because I want to make sure my cheek color goes on, stays on, and do all the things, okay? And I love that. And that's Mary Kay's foundation primer. And I also love that it has an SPF of 15. So I'm making sure that I get all of my protection from the sun that I need, want, and deserve, right? So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go into the eyes. So I love that. So the eye colors that we're going to use, and I have 2 palettes that I'm playing from because that's just how I have my colors broken up into 2 palettes. Where did I lay the other one? Right here in front of me. So here's my to go, like quick one. It can be in your purse, which I don't care. Makeup in my purse. I apply one time and we keep it going. But it's an easy one to travel with. It's refillable. I love that. Then we have our Big Girl palette. Love that. And they're both magnetic. So as I can see, you see the ones that I love the most. When I need to refill them, I can just pop those out. Pop those out, move on. So we're going to get started. The first shade that we have is Smoky Quartz. So what you're probably going to see me do, I'm leaning more towards this young lady here, our bronze beauty. But then you'll tell me at the end, who do you think it looks closer to? But just how her eye colors are applied, that's how I'm going to apply mine. So on her lid, I feel like that's the Smoky Quartz. So I'm going to start with the Smoky Quartz on my lid, just like hers, okay? So Smoky Quartz, we're going to go in right here. Put it up close because I know my background is blurred here. Smoky Quartz. And then apparently the dog is joining me today and she's under my desk cutting up. Okay, so let's get into this look. As I'm talking about, I'll bring my mirror over here. As I'm talking about this nude trend and this particular look I'm going for, this, I feel like, okay, we're going to have to work on her. All right, and we're back. Had to get the dog up out of here. So we're going to work with Smoky Quartz, as I say. I'm going to put Smoky Quartz on my lid. And as you see with my brush, I'm just dabbing the Smoky Quartz on. And you see that? So isn't it not given the way it looks on the Bronze Beauty in the bottom corner? What is that, bottom left corner? I feel like we're leaning towards that. So here's my thought. So walk with me. Join me on this thought with this look. This look could be one of 2 things for me. I would say a good girlfriend Saturday brunch. I want to be cute. I want to be put together, but not too dramatic, not standing out too much, just a natural glow, a natural beauty glow. Can you imagine that? And then my other thought would be, so 1 or 2 places. My other thought would be, wouldn't this be a great high tea look? Understated, beautifully done, and polished. Now look, this is the thought. Got this thought from my daughter. If you have teenagers, work with me. So the 2 of us going to high tea. So one of the things that we like to do when we like to do new activities, we kind of get a little extra with it. When I say extra, meaning we got to put a look together, we got to get an outfit together, and that's what this is giving me my mother-daughter moments. That I'm pulled together, I'm looking good, but I'm not too flashy, not too anything, because again, it's not a regular girls' night out. It's the mom and daughter afternoon girls out, right? So that's what is giving me that we're going to this beautiful spot. We're going to have high tea. Have you had high tea? Like, so it's an event. High tea is an event. So you gotta get glammed up for high tea because it's a whole event within itself. So imagine picking out the best outfit. So here's what I love about this look, because it's a neutral look trend. So with this, I can do all the colors and any of the colors in outfit for spring. So here's my thought. When I think of high tea and hanging out with my daughter going to high tea, I need it to be the outfit with this neutral look to be soft and beautiful. Maybe a light pink, because remember, this is spring. So maybe a pink. A shiny pink with some ivory in it. Just, low-key glam, right? So the next thing we're going to go to, so as you see on my lid, I have the Smoky Quartz. So work with me as we're going back and forth in my story where we're going. Smoky Quartz all over my my eyelids. Then next, I'm going to go for Dusty Rose in my crease. Dusty Rose. So again, this is bringing in the pink that I was telling you about as we're going to high tea. So Dusty Rose, as you can see, is one of my favorite colors. So Dusty Rose, I'm going to put it in my crease. And what I'm going to do is use our angled eye crease brush. And check that out. See how that's made? Because for women like me who have a bit of a hooded eye, this brush is our friend. It is our friend because the way it's made, it's gonna work with that hood. So one of the best tips I can give you for working with a hooded eye: apply your makeup with your eyes open. So I'm looking at the mirror, as you can see. So I'm looking at the mirror. My eye is open, and I'm gonna go a little bit above that fold. Okay, I'm gonna hold my brush like this, like I'm holding a pencil, and I'm just gonna swipe it over. So I'm just doing a windshield wiper type swipe over, right? And so the color, I love this brush because of the hairs is so tightly put in there that it's gonna get just the right intensity of color that I want on my lid. So watch, we're gonna go in with a little bit more, just because, why not? And you're gonna see it. So again, this is bringing in that pink that I was telling you about that I would work into my outfit as we're doing this neutral look, going to high tea. Can you see that? So a low key, as I would say, low key glam. That's what neutral looks give me. A low key glam. It's like, you've done all the things, you have all your makeup on, you have your look on, but it's not so intense that is given that you're really trying to stand out, or you're being bold, or you're being real extra, or whatever you're doing. So for me, this neutral trend is low-key extraness, right? That's what I think. And because look, if you're going to high tea, that's extra all within itself, because you got to be a little extra if you're going to high tea. Because who goes to high tea? Women who like to be extra, tad bit dramatic, and also that just enjoy nice things. So imagine going. So I'm imagining, going with my daughter and going with my sister. We're going to high tea. So this is a girls' afternoon, and we get to sit and be served and have delicate, lovely, because they have the fabulous cucumber sandwiches. You have your collection of tea that you want, and even sparkling water and all the things. And it's all glamorous around you and feminine and just nice and pretty. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine going and hanging out? And then check out as we do this neutral glam. So I've just done the quartz on Smoky Quartz on my lid. Then in my crease, I did Dusty Rose. Now we're going to come in with the Cinnabar. And watch out how, as I'm talking, as you see, we're going to move on. And this looks, they do go quickly. So the color I love the most in this palette is our Cinnabar. So here's what I love. And I use our blending brush. When I'm feeling a little more adventurous, I would probably do it with a crease brush because it's going to give me a little more intensity. I love the blending brush because the blending brush is like a light hand. It's going to, as you're going to see, it's going to go on light, just a light hand, easy, breezy. So the way I like putting that on, because remember I told you my crease is I have a little bit of a hooded eye. So what I will do, will look up, and I'm going to place my brush kind of right below where I have the Dusty Rose. Now they will blend together, but watch. And I just feel like it just gives a little bit more depth to my lid. What do you think? And then you see how it also kind of intensified that Dusty Rose. Can you see? We're on this neutral trend, this neutral look trend. And as we're walking through this neutral look, remember we were talking about me and my daughter and my sister spending an afternoon. And can you imagine that? Spending an afternoon at high tea and all the luxuriousness of high tea when you're sitting in a beautiful feminine room, feminine environment where you're being served the best desserts, the cutest little sandwiches with your selection of tea. You can even have sparkling water. If you really want to have a good time, have a little champagne. But imagine that nice conversation, relaxed environment. And that's what That's what this gives for me. And the neutral trend gives low key luxury and glamour. And it's like you're on purpose, but you're not trying too hard, you know? And I am a girl. I do from time to time love bold colors. I love bold colors more on my lips than I do my eyes. But I'm also someone who's willing to play. And I love this. So I'm blending Cinnabar with the Dusty Rose. You see that? And I can deepen it a little bit more if I want, bring in a little more of the Cinnabar. But again, this is a neutral trend. So with the neutral trend, you don't want to do too much, because again, I feel like this is low-key luxury, low-key glam, and is right on time for spring. It's going to take you right into the summer, and I love that, because with this look, you can always keep the eyes neutral, and you can play with your lips. So if you want to, do a brown lip, or a real neutral lip, maybe brown for your skin tone. And I love that you can do that. So imagine as you're sitting, drinking your tea, all glammed. And one of the things I love to do is kind of highlight my brow bone a little bit, and it also helps me blend the other colors. I will come in with one of our lightest colors and put it on my brow bone. And once I do that, see, that kind of give that a little bit of intensity. And then to blend, I will come back in with a clean brush and kind of dust away, like blend where the colors meet, and give it an easy transition. You see that? And I'm not blending hard. Definitely not blending hard. I'm just smoothing it out, doing it with a light touch. And you see that how it lightens up. Just doing it with a light touch, blending where the colors meet so they can have a seamless flow. You're looking for that transition. You want your colors to have a transition. You don't want boom, I know that's Dusty Rose. Boom, I know that's Cinnabar. Boom, I know that's the Smoky Quartz. You want just a natural transition from your lightest to deepest colors. Okay, I'm loving that. It's coming together. It's coming together. So now that we have our eyes, and usually the next step I do once we have our eyes, I go ahead and I do my foundation. Remember, we've already done primer. And look, you're going to love our foundation. So the foundation that I'm using today is our Time Wise matte foundation. And I love it because our foundation is a big part of your skincare. Then I'm going to use our liquid foundation brush. And I'm going to blend it into my skin. And I love that we have some hardworking foundations. When I say hardworking foundations, what I mean is that they are true match foundations. And so you get the color. The goal of your foundation is to get the color that's closest to your skin tone. And when I say our Mary Kay foundations do just that, the coverage is great. And again, this is the matte wear foundation. Now I have normal to dry. No, I have dry skin. Let's not even play with the normal nonsense. I have dry skin. And for years, I used, when they first came out with this line, because it's been around for years now, when it first came out, I used our Luminous. The difference with the Luminous and the matte, for those of us who have dry skin, we need hydration. And so that Luminous would keep my face looking hydrated and give me that dewy look, give me that dewy look that we all want, that plump, youthful, dewy look. I love that. And then about a year ago, environments change here in Memphis. The weather is ridiculous. And in that particular summer, not only was the weather working against me, it was my body was working against me with the weather. And the dewy look wasn't given anymore. The dewy look I felt like was really making me look sweaty. And no. And that's not cute. So that's not what I wanted. And so what I decided, it's like, let's try the matte look. And I have been living in a matte world ever since. And I love it because it just gives what I needed to give. Matte finish. I don't look, shiny, even as I go all day and I'm out in the elements and all the things. It's giving exactly what it needs to give. And I love that. And so I have my foundation on. Look at it. Coverage is great. The next thing, before I do that, move on to anything else, I like to go back because I got to go back and forth with my eyes. And again, remember, you're imagining me getting ready for this afternoon out. High tea, low key luxury glam, low key luxury event. Because you got to know, high tea is luxury. Because who just plans to go sit, drink tea, beautiful sandwiches, fabulous desserts, music in the background, great conversation, in a beautiful feminine environment, just all the things. Perky, pretty, luxury. And I feel like this looks gives just that. So whatever activity, that was our brow tint, where I just wanted to lay my brows down, lock them in place. The next thing I will go to, let's get some correction under these eyes. So let's bring out our concealer, under eye corrector. One of the things I love to do is mix the two, and I always mix them on the back of my hand. So I will put, because there's something about the heat of your hands or heat of your skin or whatever, with the under eye corrector and mixing the concealer, it just helps the application better. To me, it does. And I'm going to dot it. And usually I would do it with a brush, but I'm not sitting here with one. So we're going to correct some of the nonsense under my eyes. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So we're going to take our little triangle here, and we're going to pat and conceal. Pat and conceal. Pat and conceal. It's going to help to keep me from looking sleepy. Because it's exactly, I'm at that stage now. If I'm a little tired, it shows on my face. And I love our concealers and our under eye corrector. And I mix the two because the under eye corrector has light reflecting properties in it. And that's exactly what you want. So if you have any darkness to your under eye, those light reflecting properties are going to hide it. And that's exactly what you want. And I love that. So, as you're getting ready for brunch with the girls, high tea with your daughter, this low-key neutral trend is the thing. Look at that. I'm already looking more awake. It is the trend. So this next part is a personal preference. So I will go ahead and prep my lips before I do any finishing powder on my eyes, on my concealer. To me, I'm just kind of giving it a little time to sit and maybe dry up a little bit, because what I don't want to do is pack on a lot of I don't want to pack too much moisture under there with powder, or pack too much powder on the moisture, because for me, I feel like it can kind of get a little cakey. So I'm going to go in because I love a brown lip liner. Love a brown lip liner. And this is our brown lip liner in Truffle. And they're waterproof. So you see, she has a neutral lip. They all do. So I start off with my brown before I come in with my my lip color. Our eyes and everything coming together. And we're almost done. That's what I love. So we're going to go. I'm going to dab a little powder, our setting powder, on my concealer. Because remember, I already have my foundation on. Now I have concealer on. Gonna put a little finishing powder on over my concealer to kind of set it and to take away, you know, a raccoon effect of my eyes. And as we're doing that, there we go. Make sure no craziness is going on. What do you think? Need to balance out my lights, right? Okay, so now, and I have my lip liner on. So now let's get ready for cheek color. We're turning the corner. We're turning the corner. It's all coming in into play now. We're almost done. I'm loving this. That means we're almost out the door, getting ready to do a little contour. We're almost out the door to go to, what are we doing? Are we going to brunch? Are we going to high tea? What's the fun and fabulous thing that we're going to do? What do you think? Getting ready. See? That's going to help kind of snatch my face a little bit. Using one of our contour sticks. And we do have contour powders that you definitely can use. And basically what this is going to do for me, as you can see, is help slim my face a bit. Now I'm going to go in and we're going to blend. And what I love, and you're going to see as we're doing this, what I love is that every little step that I do is bringing out my eyes even more. That's one of the reasons I love to do my eyes first. And I think most people do their eyes first. But I love to do my eyes first because everything thereafter, it enhances my eyes. So this is helping if you have a double, triple chin. It's going to help camouflage that if you haven't noticed. You see how we're getting slim? The shadows are there. They're there. I know. I love it. I love it. I love that we're almost out the door to brunch and high tea. So now I'm going to come back. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. So let's go back before I do cheek color and powder. And this is just my crazy back and forth. Seriously, just my crazy back and forth. But I do want to do a little bit on my eyes because I am going to do lashes. And I want my mascara that I put on my lashes before I apply false lashes to give it time to dry. So I always line my eyes before I apply lashes. So aligning the top lid. And I'm going as close as I possibly can to my lash line. See that? And the main reason for doing that, when you line the top lash line, what it's going to do is help your lashes look fuller. And then, and I'm going to go under there a little bit. What it also does is help eliminate any gaps. If you put your lash on kind of janky, but you got to get on out the door. If you're not used to putting them on, then when you get close to your lash line like that, it closes any gap that you could possibly create. Okay, so let me put my mascara on quickly. Then we're going to go to my cheeks and my lips. Last but not least, we're going to do my lashes. And we're going to be done with our on-trend neutral look for the spring. And I love that I will come to you again soon and share another version of a new look, because there are many, and I don't want you to think that it's one thing, because you need to figure out what works best for you, and I love that. So the cheek color that we're doing is our Rosy Nude. I'll get over there. Rosy Nude blush. So I'm gonna get another brush, and I love our brushes. Our cheek color brushes have a dual purpose here. So the tip here, that's for your contour. You see how it swoops in? You can do your contour, you can do your cheek blending, your cheek color, and that's what we're going to do. And again, this is a nude, Rosy Nude blush. So for me, it's just going to be a little bit of color, as you see. But that's what we're going for. But I love that when you put your cheek color on, it so pop your eyes. So here's one of my tips. Here's one of my pet peeves. You will work hard on your eyes, putting lashes on, but won't have a thing on your cheeks. Don't do that. Your face is not finished. Look at that. That looks so much better with cheek color and eye color, because it pops. It allows my face to pop, and I love that. So last but not least on that part, we're going to go in with our Rosewood lip color. Yep. Rosewood, loving it. Rosewood has a hint of pink in it, but remember I did my brown lip liner, so it's going to tone it down. Look at it. I love that. It tones it down. It adds a little brown in there. Then I come back, because it's just me. I be with the nonsense. And I love our lip glosses. If you have not tried our lip glosses, you've got to try them. Look at that wand. It just hugs your lip. Can't you see how cute I'm going to be in my, what am I saying, my cream and pink satin outfit headed to high tea? Can't you see the luxuriousness of that low-key glam? I love that. Look at that lip. Come on now. How could you not love that lip? How could you not love that lip? How could you not love that lip? 2 things left to do, and then I'm out of here. I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to line my bottom line with our fabulous eyeliner, black eyeliner. That's waterproof as well. I can never talk during this part. Know why? I have poked myself in the eye several times. So I have learned not to talk during lining my eyes. What a difference that makes, right? What a difference that makes. So here's another tip. If you hadn't heard it before, I'm giving it to you today. I go in with a smaller brush with our setting powder, and I dab it right under my eyeliner. Here's why I do that. Although this is a waterproof eyeliner, I still have to set it, because I don't know who else out there struggle with this, but at whatever weirdness my eyes experience, if I don't set it, my eyeliner, with our setting powder, my eyeliner will run down my face. It will not stay under my eye, on my eye. It will not. And I do not know why. It is the weirdest thing. But when I set it with our setting powder, it stays right where I put it until I clean my face at night. Are you not loving this look? Let's finish it. Let's finish it with lashes, because it is a neutral glam. And for me, a low-key neutral, a low-key glam. But we're going to high tea or we're going to brunch. You got to finish the look. And you finish the look with lashes. So let's get your glue on. And if anyone asks, what am I doing? Yes, I'm putting the glue directly on, because it's my prerogative. And that's the only way it works for me. Okay. I can put lashes on glue on lashes all day. And those lashes will not stay. Here we go. Here we go. We have our lash. We're ready to go. So pick up our lash. Let's get ready to place it. Sit it right on our lash. Make sure it connects to the glue. And the lashes I chose today, they're a little extra. And why not? Because again, I'm doing a neutral look. So why not go a little extra with my lashes? And I'm probably going to have to play with her a little bit more to get her exactly where I want her. We'll see. I don't want her flying away. But I'll get her lined up. Okay. Let's go ahead, get our left eye so we can be done, okay? And then I'll play with her a little bit more. So I'm now applying my glue. Okay. Here's my glue. What are you thinking about this look? Talk to me. What are you thinking about this look? What are you thinking about the neutral trend? What are you going to try? Are you going to try this look? You like more browns? I'm loving all things about it. Let's get her into place. I feel like she's more in place than my other eye. So as you see for this one, usually I have low-key lashes. These lashes aren't low-key. I feel like I can go big because my look is natural. And that is just my logic. I don't know what your logic is. But what I do know, whatever you decide to do, make sure you complete your face. So don't be out here with big lashes on and no cheeks. Your face is not finished. Complete your face. There's a cheek color for everyone. Your cheek color should be as close as possible to a natural blush for you. This is me in our neutral look for this spring. Well, one of them, because I'll be back with another one. So what do you think? I love it. And I love the flutter of the big lashes. Thank you so much for joining me once again on this Monday, coming to you with high tea or brunch with the girls. What do you think? What do you think? Low-key glam, low-key luxury. I love that. I think she's cute. I think you should try it. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss me, because I'm going to come with more fun looks, more skincare tips, just more, because I'm having a great time, aren't you? We're cute. I'm loving it. Thank you. See you next time. Have a great week.